This next story is a true story of a man from the Czech Republic who had an interesting experience, to say the least, with a Thai woman. This story is way more common than you think. The story should be used as an example of what are the possibilities when dating, visiting, or traveling in Southeast Asia. Here it goes. Hi, my name is Hansa Slivka, and I'm from the Czech Republic. I want to tell you my story, which may bore you and it may not surprise you, but writing about it will help me put it behind me and may help some of you out there. I work for an international German corporation, one of the largest in fact. I relocated for work often. I spent 5 years in Slovakia, 11 years in the Czech Republic, as well as Germany. 2 years ago, my company began discussing with me about the possibility of relocating to Thailand. The headquarters, several offices, are near Rayong, and then decided to travel to Thailand for 3 weeks to get a better impression of the place before I made my decision, around the start of 2022. I did everything and anything I wanted to do since it was my designated time off. I visited Bangkok and Pattaya, and I stayed near the place of where I would be working. I made an attempt to combine business and pleasure. I collected info and made contacts related to my work, and on my time off, I used Tinder and ThaiCupid for arranging meetups with Thai women. I matched with and met with dozens of women. However, among all these women I met, one immediately stood out to me amongst all the others. I found her on ThaiCupid. She played hard to get in the beginning, but once I stayed persistent, she agreed to meet me and we met for dinner at EM Cordier in Bangkok on a weekend. Her name was Nam Ploy. She was beautiful, stunning in every way imaginable, from the way she moved to the way she smiled and the way she dressed and presented herself. She was definitely in a class above all the others I had met. We had a nice evening together, but funny enough, once we parted ways, she disappeared off the face of the earth and then messaged me as if I didn't exist. A few days had passed, and later that week I sent her a text message, but she didn't reply. I then went over to WhatsApp and noticed that she blocked my phone number. I then scratched my head wondering what went wrong. I then said, oh well, screw it, and moved on. I then concentrated on the work I was assigned to. Once my assignment finished, I then left Thailand and returned back to Vienna where I was based. And from there I went to Czech Republic and kept on traveling for work depending on where I was needed. Get this, after 3 to 4 months, she wrote to me. I was surprised but happy at the same time. She began messaging me as if nothing ever happened and she didn't ghost me all this time. I remained very cautious because I liked her a lot. I'm sure she knew this and I was afraid that she'd disappear again for a second time. Nam Ploy then sent me this exact text message. Here's a screenshot of it right here. You called me last night. What happens? Hope you stay at. I'm so tired. I don't want you to waste your time with me. I have a lot of debt. You are with me. It makes you tired. And now that I'm not working, I'm even worse. Mother's house is about to be foreclosed. I want someone to take care of me, which can do. But you do something for me. You like to say something. I feel bad. Now you don't know how bad I am. Do you think that when I ask you to go, I just want money? I gave that money to my mom to pay for the house. My phone was old, it came on and off, it was difficult to contact my mother. From the text, it seemed that Nam Ploy was in trouble. She had some debts, her mother was ill, and she wasn't working. This exact screenshot you just read from my phone was when the gold digger manipulation started. She was absolutely cunning. Nam Ploy then began asking me for gifts in exchange of seeing her again. She was crystal clear that she wanted to be taken care of by supporting her monetarily with money due to her lack of money and overall bad situation that she was in, including her sickly mother. I call it the feed my sick buffalo approach, which is a classic. In May 2023, I had the opportunity to return to Thailand, and this time around, Nam Ploy and I agreed to meet and spend a holiday together. I took a flight on a Friday evening, so I had 2 full days to spend in Bangkok with her. And from there, the plan was to travel to Krabi. We had a beautiful first day. She was gorgeous. Everything seemed perfect. At this moment, it dawned on me that there could be something serious here. One Sunday came rolling in and our trip in Bangkok was coming to an end. Na employee suddenly changed her attitude. She said that if I would leave, that she wouldn't be able to contact me because her phone was broken. And she showed me a shop in M. Courtier shopping center where I could buy the phone. She said that without it, she couldn't do anything and that we won't be able to keep in touch. Serious emotional blackmail. I was somewhere between surprised and astounded by this far-fetched story. I automatically refused and replied to her that we would postpone this discussion until we arrived in Krabi. Once I told her that, Na employee stopped speaking to me and gave me the silent treatment. And the day that we were supposed to travel to Krabi, Na employee disappeared and left the hotel without as much as a "see you later." While Na employee was in her taxi, she sent me a message saying that she doesn't know when she will be able to contact me because her phone didn't work well. But for some reason, it worked enough to send me this message. Na employee then said goodbye, blocked my number and all the social media platforms that we were in contact in. And like a ghost, she just disappeared. I was bewildered at how she could play hot and cold so easily. I tried not to give it much thought after that, but after a week passed by, she sent me this text here that I have a screenshot for you right here. Yes, I'll go back, but you have to buy me a mobile phone Samsung S23 Ultra to me first. The price is 1,190 euros. And then transfer me another 2,000 euros to use, and every month you have to transfer me to use 2,000 euros. This is including all expenses and giving to my mother. Don't disturb my personal life and my friends and about having boom boom with you. I'm ready. I'll have it myself. Don't talk dirty. Don't show me naughty actions. Don't talk too much. Talk sarcastically. Wow. This message solidified at how much of a business exchange she saw this as. And it clearly conveyed she does this with multiple men and is probably earning a Western income doing it. Stay away from this woman. I was just another one on her list. Stay safe out there. Hansa seems to be a smart, intelligent, and capable individual, which is probably why he attained the level of success he has in his life. And he was quickly able to ascertain Na employee's intentions, with the majority of men thinking more with their little head rather than their big head. Na employee was an expert manipulator and knew how to push people's buttons and getting what she wanted with emotional blackmail. As Hansa put it beautifully, he was just another guy on her list of potential victims. Make sure to check out my previous video right over here on Richard, a 70-year-old American who did the unthinkable with a Filipina. Send over a story of your own that you'd like to be featured in the next video. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. My name's Roberto, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.